We'll proceed in summation to integral calculus. Oh, okay. Summation to integral calculus. It is getting really interesting. Whatever we have talked, amazing, mind blowing. Okay, we will proceed in the probability and statistics. That is extremely important and probably single dimension in probability and statistics we have finished. If I have a big problem to find, then there are solutions. One solution is to break the problem into n different parts where all n parts are independent to each other. That is very important. Okay, so someone has to divide a problem into n different parts. All parts must be independent to each other. If all parts are independent to each other, then calculating the whatever we are doing, whatever the problem is, calculating the solution for one part, and then someone can sum it, calculating the solution to n part. Like I was giving example, like someone is uh, someone is kind of tossing a set of coin. Someone is tossing a set of coin, and then he is checking if it is positive. I'm sorry, it is head or tail, head or tail. How many heads are coming? I am tossing n number of coin. I have n number of coin, and I am tossing it, and I am counting number of heads out there. If number of heads, if there is one number of head I find, I have I I I have a money with me. Okay, I do really have money with me. Okay, where money went? Okay, I really do have money with me. So right now I'm sitting in India. Okay, this is old note. Look. Okay, this is 20 dirham. Dirham, that is the currency of Dubai. I found somewhere. It's not that I went to Dubai. Okay, and this is 10 rupees note of Nepal. This is 10 rupee note of Nepal, and this is 20 dirham. I'm sorry, it is 10 dirham only. Okay, it is 10 dirham note from the UAE. Okay, now the scenario is that if there is a n number of coin someone is tossing, n number of coin someone is tossing, number of heads someone is counting. How many heads are? If heads are two, then with one head the rupee will become double. Means currency would become double. If currency is C, it will become 2C. If this is the currency, that is 10, now it will become 20. If it is 10, then it will become 20. Okay, so it will become double. If someone is seeing head, then it will become double. Then he is seeing head again, it will become double again. Means C 10 will become 20 with first head. Next head it will become 40. With next head it will become 80. With next head it will become 160, 160 dirham. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, that is the concept. How many heads he is seeing, then it will double in that fashion. How many tail he is seeing, nothing will happen. Just think in this way. Nothing will. It will remain like that. Only head he is seeing and currency is becoming double. Okay. Now, question is arising that every time I throw a number of coin, what will be my new currency? If old currency is C, C means 10 rupees, or 10 dirham is the old currency, or $10 is the old currency, then what will be new currency? I'm throwing n coin. Anyone will say, go and count it. No, I don't want to count it. If someone is throwing n number of coin, then how much it will be? What are you asking? Indirectly, I am asking, what is the expected value of head that you tell. But how I can know? You just go and count it. No, you have to tell. Okay, one time if I throw, there will not be any head. One time I throw, there will be full head. One time I throw, there will be half of the head, half of the tail. How I can know how many head will be there? That is the mathematics. How many head will be there? That is the mathematics. Okay, for simplicity, take two coin, and throw it and say how many head will be there. How many head will be there? Very difficult. Throw one coin, unbiased coin. Throw one coin and tell me if it will be head or tail. Someone will jump on it 50%. 50%. How many head? If you if you throw two times, there is a guarantee that one time head will come because 50% chance is there. If you throw two times, then guarantee of getting head is half. Okay, one time you throw, getting head probability is half. One time, next time you throw, getting probability is half. Someone would say, in two times, one time head will come. These are the human mentality. Okay. Now, if I throw two coins, then what is warranty that what is the probability that I'll get one head? Probability. Probability means fraction. Okay. What is the chance that I'll get head? Percentage. What is the percentage one? If I throw one coin, then getting head percentage is 50%. If I throw two coins, then getting head is, what are you saying getting head, getting head? Getting head on which coin? No, any coin. Oh, any coin. Then someone will say, make sample space. How many possibility are possible? Four possibility are possible. In getting head is two. First head or second head. Then there are two times head can come. Whereas no head is one and full head is one. Means getting head probability is 50%. 50%. Okay, now I can challenge something. Okay, I can challenge something. Okay, yeah, I can say if someone is throwing coin, he does not know what is probability of something like that. I say if it comes head, if it comes head, then you give me something. If does not come, if it does not come head, then I'll give you something. Now I know that 50% of the chance a head will come. 25% of the chance that no head will come. Okay, this is something. Now I am saying that I am throwing a n number of coins, and however number of heads are coming, money will get doubled. 10 dirham or $10 will become 20 with one head. 20 will become 40 with next head. 40 will become 80 with next head. 80 will become 160 with the next head. If it rest are tails, doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter. Okay, tell me what is the average money I can expect if someone throw n number of coins. I can expect that my money will become how many times? Someone would ask. Okay, then it depends upon the probability of getting four out there, four head out there. Okay, it is difficult. Okay, what is the probability of four out there? Anyone would ask, what is probability of four head out there? Okay, to get the probability of four head, it is one head probability is P. One head getting one head probability is P. What is P? If I toss a coin, then there is a probability that it will come head or tail. Consider probability of head is P. No, I know it is 1 by 2. Consider P equal to 1 by 2. If it is little bit unbiased, then it will not be 1 by 2. So for clarity's sake, take it P equal to 1 by 2 if it is unbiased. If there are four head I'm expecting out of n, then it will be p to the power 4. P, because both all are independent to each other. P to the power 4 is the probability to get the four head. Then rest of the tail will come, that will be 1 minus p to the power n minus 4. Makes sense? That is the net probability of getting four head out of n. All right, I believe so. It is all right. Similar to if I throw two coins, What is probability of getting one head? One head. The probability of one head is p to the power 1. 1 minus p, that is tail. Tail to the power 2 minus 1, because other will be tail. So p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 2 minus 1, that will be 1. p into p into 1 minus p. Okay, that will be 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4. You said 1 by 2, how it is 1 by 4? We will settle down. Okay, to get head on the first coin and to get tail on the second coin. Okay, to get head on the first coin, to get the tail on the second coin, the probability is p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 2 minus 1, if there are two coins. If there are three coins and to get one head, then p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 3 minus 1, because there are two tails out of 3, means 3 minus 1, number of heads. P to the power 1 into 1 minus p to the power 3 minus 1. Okay, head can appear in the first coin, head can appear in second coin, head can appear in third coin, anywhere. It is 3 combination 1, 3C1, p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 2 minus 3 minus 1. Formula will come as to get x number of head is out of n coin is ncx. Actually, to get the x number of head in n coin, where I'm saying x number of head in the first x coin, only first x coin should have head. Rest of the coin can be tail. In that fashion, it will be p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. But this will come in any form, any combination. This x number of head can be settled anywhere. If there are n number of coins are there, x number of head will be begin at the end or mixed somewhere. X number of head means ncx combination will exist. Ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. That is the probability of x number of head. What you are trying. Okay, if x number of heads are appearing, how much my money will be? It will be 2 to the power x. Think I have 1 rupee. I have 1 dirham, $1. Okay, in that fashion, my dollar will become 1 to the power x. Or if it is 10, if it is c to the power x. I'm sorry, 2 to the power x, because it is becoming double. So it will be when if I am throwing n number of coin and x head are appearing, how much my money will grow? My money will grow in a fashion 2 to the power x ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. Tail 1 minus p means tail, n minus x, that many numbers are in tail. This is the my money that will become my money that will become this much if I throw n number of coin and it is x. What is average? Average will be you have to add for all number of head. Now it will summation x equal to 0 to n. X can be 0 also. 2 to the power x ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. If you add all this, because this probability will come less than maximum 1, it will come or less than 1. Multiply by 2 to the power x. So it settled down. Okay, it will be now I have probability is I have many times we have given this example. How to calculate average is you go with the probability rather than direct computation. What is direct computation is okay. If I take if this is marks in a class, I have given this example. Marks in a class. There is a class and there are n number of students in the class. There is a class and there are n number of students in the class. Now I have to find average marks of the class. Then I ask each student how many marks are there in examination. Then in examination, 10 marks are there, maximum 10 marks. A student is getting 0 marks to 10 marks. Okay, someone can say one. Consider 0 mark. A student who is very naughty, he is not studying. He is only playing soccer and football. What marks he will get? So in a class, students have got 0 to 10 marks. Now each student I am asking up to n student. Then I have added all the marks divided by n. That is the way to calculate the average mark. There is another way also. How many students have got 0 marks? Stand up. Okay, then students are standing up who have not written anything in the or written rubbish. I have seen people who write rubbish in the answer sheet also. So people who have written rubbish also they got 0 mark. Some people, some students they stood. Now their count is 4. Consider 4 student got. For God's sake, it should be 0. But anyway, 4 students got the 0 mark. Now I have now marks axis. This is 10. This is marks axis. 10, 20 like that. This is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Against 0, I instead of putting 4 students. Now this y axis is number of a student and x axis is marks. Rather than putting 4 students, if I put 4 students against 0, 1 how many students? 2 marks how many students? Like that if I put up to 10, how many students? What I need to do now to calculate the average mark? Take the distance from here and take the vertical bar and multiply it. Distance is 0. Students are 4. 0 into 4 plus distance is 1 and how many students? Consider 20 students. 1 into 20. Okay, plus 2 into how many students are there? Plus, plus, plus. If you add all the vertical bar, it will become n because n students are there. Now, if I do like this, 10 into how many students got 10 marks? Okay, we believe all get 10 marks. But anyway, that is not the reality generally happen in life. So now I have collected all the marks. Divide by n. Rather than dividing by n, I can divide everywhere n only. How many students have got 0 mark? 4 by n. That is probability. The vertical bar is probability now. 4 by n. That may be much less than 1. Okay. What is the other now marks is 1. Then what is the probability? 20 by 1. Marks 2. What is the probability? 5 by n. 20 by n. 4 by n. Like that all. Okay. If I multiply with this width and height and then add it, it will be direct average mass it will give me. Similarly, we are doing here also. Okay, summation x equal to 0 to 1. Consider x is the probability of a particular, x is marks. Okay, x is marks. Now we have, then someone would say when, okay, how if I put in the summation order for the classroom mark, then I have to write what is the average mark. Summation x equal to 0 to 10 x into probability of x. Makes sense? Okay, that is x means 0 and probability of 0, 4 by n, 0. 1 into 20 by n, 20 by n plus 2 into what, how many students are coming, that much by n, 3 into that much by n, like this. If I add all this, it will give exact average marks. Similarly, I'm trying to find average number of head, average number of head. Okay, but if one head comes, then my money will become double. Okay, we are okay. If I am calculating average number of head, consider I am calculating average number of head, then summation x equal to 0 to n. X is number of head. X now probability x into fx is the probability height 1, x into fx, summation x equal to 0 to n. Now now it will become summation x equal to 0 to n x fx function over x, that is the probability, that is ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. These explanations are not available in any of the book, you can try. So this is function over x. How much money will become? Now the first x, now we are trying to calculate average number of head. Now I am trying to calculate average number of money. In average number of money, the first x will become 2 to the power x. Makes sense? Because that will be the money. If this is the money, and this is the probability of head, this is what we are doing, right? money into probability of head. So if this is x, then money will be 2 to the power x, and then probability of head at that position. Makes sense? So it will be summation x equal to 0 to n 2 to the power x function over x ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x calculated. Okay, now this is that much money will be multiplied into C, that is the beginning money. Now if I calculate this, this is the average money multiplier. 2 to the power x means average money multiplier. I can get multiply it by C. Someone would say, you do not have anything simple. How someone, what is n? N is 10,000. Someone will run away. 10,000. Summation x, summation means sigma sign. Summation x equal to 0 to 10,000. And then 2 to the power x. And then ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to n minus x. For each x 0 to 10,000, someone will calculate. He will die at 50, 60 only. Okay, you do not have anything simple here. Okay, someone can first try what it will be if it is in. Okay, okay, someone said that can't you try the simple one? Okay, we are committed to do simple only. We are not here to do things in complex manner. What is simple? Now, n number of coin can be divided into n number of coin, means separately. Now I have separate coins, n number of coins, and outcome of one coin is independent of outcome of other coin. If I say, if I have first coin as head, then what is the probability that next coin will be head? Unrelated. They are completely unrelated. Okay, so if scenario is like this, if problem domain can be divided into n parts, and each part is independent of each other, then we can solve part by part, and then we can come to solution. What is part by part? Now we take one coin, part by part. For that point, not try to draw the for that for a particular coin, how many head and how many times the head can come? Two times head can come. No, I know only one time head will come, two times head will come. One time when head will be zero, and one time head will be one. Similar fashion we can write like this only for one coin. Same formula what we have written for one coin. For one coin, we have to write like summation x equal to what is the average head I'll get if I toss one coin. Then n equal to 1. The way we are saying n number of coin is 1. Okay, now we will try. Hope. Okay, we will try x equal to 0 to n. X equal to 0. X equal to 0 to 1. Makes sense? X function over x. Function over x is ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. If it is like this, this is typically called Bernoulli distribution. Previous word, the way we are saying this is called binomial distribution. But if I don't use NC, then it becomes Bernoulli distribution. Anyway, now it will become NC. So summation x equal to 0 to 1. Okay, x ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. So first will be x equal to 0, so full 0, gone. Next will be x equal to 1, then it will be 1c1, that is also gone. X to the power p to the power x means it will become 1 p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 0, 1. Only p will remain. Okay, if I talk about multiplier, then it will be 2 to the power x. Okay, so let us start with the x equal to 0. Then it will be 2 to the power 0. 2 to the power x we are saying, right? If there is no head is coming, then it will be 2 to the power 0. Okay, that is 1. Makes sense? That is 1. And then NC, 1C0. 1C0. Okay, 1C0, I don't know how much it will come. Factorial of 1 by factorial of 1 and factorial of 0. Factorial of 0 will be 0 only, or whatever it is. NC0. and then p to the power 0, and 1 minus p to the power. I believe it will come as 0 only. This is what I think. Next is x equal to 1, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1. Okay, and then it will come as nc1, that will be 1. nc1 1. Oh, nc0, then it will be 1 only. If nc1 is 1, then nc1 is 1 factorial by 1 factorial into 0. So 0 factorial is 1, looks like. Okay, so first one we were talking, that is 2 to the power 0. That is 1. And then 1. And p to the power 0, 1. 1 minus p, 1 minus p to the power. If 0 head appears, then what will happen? If 0 head appears, then how much my money will multiply. If 0 head appears, then my money will not multiply. Means it should come as 1. Now x equal to 0 to 1, 2 to the power 0 when x is 0. nc 1c0 is 1, p to the power 0, that is 1, and 1 minus p to the power 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, that will come, I believe, 1 minus p, 1 minus p to the power n. I'm sorry, it is p to the power x is 0, then p to the power 0. 1 minus p means tail will come. Okay, it will be tail. Anyway, if it is tail, then how much we are getting? We will get 1 by 2. I believe so. The multiplier will be 1 by 2. Okay, so that is how it is. Anyway, we'll try with another one. X equal to 1. If it is x equal to 1 for one head, okay, for 0 head, the money will not be multiplied. I believe that is x equal to 0. X equal to 0. That term we will leave. Hope how you can leave, because this is what we want. How many head we expect? How many head we expect, upon which only our calculation is dependent upon. How many head we are getting. So average head we are getting here is x into p to the, I'm sorry, x fx, summation x equal to 0 to 1. This is number of head. Okay, this is number of head. When x equal to 0, when x equal to 0, then our money will not get multiplied. So we will leave it. We will do only for x equal to 1. Someone can try in better way. If money is multiplied with the x and x equal to 0, money will not get multiplied. Okay, then someone would say it will be, I believe, I'll try again. Summation x equal to 0 to 1. Okay, if I say that what is average number of head if I have one coin, average number of head can be 0 and 1. Head can be 0 and 1. Okay, if head is 0, then what is its probability? If head is 0, I mean, what is the amount we get? Average number of head is 0. If head is 0, that we will not count. Make sense? We are trying to get average number of head. How many heads will be average? In that fashion, when head is 0, that we will not count, because in average 0 will not count. So it will start with x equal to 1 only. So x equal to 1 to 1, 2 to the power x, that will be 2, and then nc1, that will be 1, 2 p to the power x 1, and that will be 0, that will be 1. So it will come as 2 into p. Make sense? It will come as 2 into p. Okay, with if 2 into p, if I say average number of head, then it will come as p. Average number of head will come as p, because head equal to 0, that we will not count. What is average number of head if you toss a coin one time? One coin, if you toss a coin, every time you toss a coin, what is the average number of head we expect? Okay, in that fashion, it will become summation x equal to 1 to n. 1 to 1, because x is 0, that we are not counting right now. So in the previous one, when we are throwing n number of coins, and then at that time, how many heads will be there? We can start with x equal to 1 also, because 0 does not make any sense in the average. Okay, so here also we will start with the 1, x equal to 1 to 1, then x into p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. If that is the case, it will become n, it will become 1 into p. So average number of head, if I keep tossing the coin, then average number of head I can expect is p, that is 1 by 2, if it is 1 by 2. Means 1 by 2, 1 by 2, half head I can expect with each toss. Now every toss, every coin are independent to each other. Okay, in that fashion, with one coin, how much multiplier we can expect if I throw? Average head is 1, then multiplier of the with 2 I can expect. How much it is? 2 into p. 2 into p I can get. Make sense? Okay, 2 into p. That much I'll get with it. Now I have to multiply. Now I have to multiply it with the n coin. With every coin, this will become double. Okay, if I'm not missing anything, I'll retry it. Now, if I'm throwing n number of coins, if I'm throwing n number of coins, then if I'm getting 4 number of head, my money will become 4 times. 4 times means if I have C amount of dollar, then it will become C into 2 to the power 4. If there are 4 heads are coming, okay, what is the average money I expect if I throw n number of coins? Okay, if I throw n number of coin one time, I measure how my dollar C became how many dollars. Then again I throw it, again I throw it. Then I keep measuring, then I do some mathematics. After this mathematics, now if I throw a number of coin, what is the average I expect? What is the mean I expect my dollar C dollar would become? Okay, if I want to calculate anything average, what average you are trying to calculate? Money. Okay, money is dependent upon number of head, right? Then you are trying to calculate average number of head. Yes, I want to calculate average number of head. If someone is trying to calculate average number of head, keep the x-axis is number of head and y-axis is probability of the head. Makes sense the way did in the class example. Keep x-axis, you want average marks, right? Keep the x-axis as marks and y-axis is against these marks. What is the probability of getting these marks? If marks is 0, no need to have in the calculation at all. Okay, start from 1. Okay, so 1 and what number of a student? Number of a student is actually the function over this marks. If this is marks axis, then this is number of a student axis. Against each marks, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark, 10 mark. Against each marks, what is the probability, what is the function of this mark? That is number of a student. If 1 mark 20 students are there, then this bar is 20 by n, number of a student. This is the probability. Marks into marks probability or x into function over x gives the gives the gives the kind of net marks mean, net marks average at 1 at x. If I do x into fx plus x into x1 into fx1 plus x2 into fx2 plus x3 into fx3, if I add all this, I get the average marks instantly. Similarly, if I throw n number of coins and I'm trying to get number of average head means I can just, if somebody is throwing n number of coins, immediately I can guess how many head will come. That is average number of head. In that way, average, what average you want? I want a head average. If you want a head average, then this is head axis and this is probability over the head axis. What is the probability to get 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head? How many? What is the probability to get 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark? If 20 students are getting 1 mark out of n students, then getting 1 mark probability is 20 by n. 20 by n is the height of the bar here. That is called fx, function over x. So it will become summation x equal to 1 to n. Someone can write summation x equal to 0 to n. Someone can write summation x equal to 0 to n or 1 to n. Then x into fx. This summation I have to make. Fx with this is typically called Bernoulli's distribution. If I have n independent item inside the throw, then for each item, what is the probability of getting what I want? I want head. if it is p, then it will be ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. 1 minus p is the tail probability. Okay, now it will come as the average will come as summation x equal to 0 or 1 to n x into ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. Okay, now this will be very cumbersome to talk, but whatever we are getting, this is called average head. Consider this, whatever we are getting here, consider whatever we are getting here, that is average number of head, right? Consider this average number of head is coming as alpha. That is the average number of head. What by dollar amount will be? C into 2 to the power alpha. C into 2 to the power alpha. Okay. Now there is another methodology. If number of head is x, then I have another function over x, that is Rx. What is your Rx? Rx is 2 to the power x. That is the multiplier dollar. Makes sense? We will talk more on it. We will talk multivariate also in this probability. But right now, keep up to this level one. What is average head? Average head for all the combination is summation x equal to 0 to n x ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. Whatever I get, that if that this amount is gx or alpha, then 2 to the power alpha, that much multiplier will happen with c. Okay, now we'll try coin by coin because that is very difficult. If n equal to 10,000, then who will calculate one by one by one? Let's take, if if my n number of coin is set of coin and all coins outcome are independent of any other coin, then we can go coin by coin also. Let's take one coin. What is the probability, average probability of getting head in one coin? That is summation x equal to 0 to 1. This because n is 1, coin is 1. Summation x equal to 0 to 1, x and function over x. First 0 will be 0, 1 will be 1, nc1, that is 1, p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 0. It will become like p. It will become p. Okay, if it is p, then what multiplier I can expect now? What multiplier? What is p? It is 1 by 2. Then we can expect, okay, what is average number of head? We are expecting with one toss number of head. We are with one toss number of head we are expecting, number of head we are expecting as p. Okay, if it is p with one toss number of head, then how much will my money will become? Money will become double of p. Next, it will become double of p. If I have said something wrong in the previous, settle down here only. Okay, if I have one coin getting number of head on average is p. That is the probability of head. That is 1 by 2. Okay, if I have p number of head, if I am getting p number of head, if I am getting p number of head, then what is the multiplier I expect my dollar will be? Multiplied by 2. It will be 2p. Okay, with one coin it is becoming 2p. 2p, whatever the p is. One coin it is 2p. What about for all the coin? For every coin we have 2p, 2p, 2p. But with each coin it is geometric progression. It will become power. Okay, so it will become 2p, 2p to the power n. Okay, consider that first coin, first, okay, how much it will become? Someone is asking how much it will become. First is 2 into p. First is 2 into p. 2 into p. Then it will become 1. 2 into 1 by 2. If it is a fair coin, 1. 1 to the power n. 1. Dollar will not change. If I throw n number of coin, whatever head I am expecting, whatever the dollar will not change. Average head will come to an extent. Average head will come to an extent. Okay, but someone who's cut out here. It is not possible because if there will be some head and it will get multiplied. Okay, Now we'll start again. If it is like that, then what it will be? Let's try again. Okay, summation x equal to 0, x equal to 0 to n, x equal to 0 to n. Okay, and now we have hope it is really very deep. Okay, let's try another. Consider that if it comes tail, if it comes tail, then we are saying there is no change. If it comes tail, then there is no change. Okay, let's try both now. If it is head, then it will become double. If it is tail, then there will not be any change. Let's try multiplier again. Make sense? Let's try again. Multiplier, because the way we are doing, we are missing something. If getting head, average head, probability number of head, what is the average number of head we are getting? The average number of head we are expecting is 1 by 2. If there is one coin, then average number of head we are expecting is 1 by 2. Okay, then average money we expect is 2 into 1 by 2. 2 into 1 by 2. Then it would become 1. If it becomes 1, then if it becomes 1, then now I'll try another coin. So first coin, if I place first coin, then my dollar will not change. Okay, because I am making it double and half of the chance that it will be head. Okay, if it is tail, then dollar will not change. Dollar will not change. So with each coin, if I say, then half of the chance that it will one. I'm sorry, half of the chance is of head, getting the head. Two into head means one. Okay, if I go with the another one, okay, if I go with the another one, and if it comes head, the whatever the money we have right now, it will become double. Okay. Now another one, if I try, then getting probability of head is 1 by 2. Okay, it should become whatever money I have right now. With the first coin I see head is 1 by 2. Coin I have C dollar. Consider $1. Consider $1. The head, whatever the head is, I have to multiply by 2. How many heads are there? 1 by 2. Multiply it by 2. Now I have same $1 is there. Next, let's check the another coin. Okay, another coin, how much head is there with another coin? Another coin head is 1 by 2. Head is coming 1 by 2. If head is 1, another coin, I'll double it. Okay, if head is 1, then I will double it. So now it will be 2 into 1 by 2. Now I have to do same thing. Okay, so it is not changing. With each coin, I am trying to get the head probability and it is not changing. My amount will not change as per the fundamental, but it is not. Anyone will say it is impossible. Impossible. If I draw n number of coin, the number of head, I expect certainly it will be more than one. Not every time. If it is if dollar is not changing, means there is no head at all. All tails are there and it is not changing. Not possible. Anyone? Let's try again. Okay. Now let's try with the this is the head count. Okay, this is the head count. And what about the tail count? Okay, what is the head count with the one coin? Head count, what is the average head count we can try with the one coin? So we will try it again. Let's try with the x equal to 0 to n. Summation x equal to 0, number of head. X equal to 0 to x equal to 0 to x equal to 0 to n, x equal to 0 to 1. This is what we are saying, right? 0 to 1. Let's try again. Now x equal to 0, then it is coming as 0. X equal to 0. The first it is coming as 0. Next it is coming as t. What about tail? How many tails are coming? It will not change. That's it, right? Let's go with the tail. Now for the tail, summation y equal to 0 to 1. Y, function over y. Function over y is ncy. p to the p to the power n minus y, 1 minus p to the power 1. So I'll try again. What is the average tail we are getting? What is the average tail we are getting? that is summation y equal to 0 to n. Here n is 1. And then y, function over y is ncy p to the power n minus y, because we are looking towards the tail now. 1 minus p to the power y. Okay, if y is 0, then full 0. Y is 1, then it is 1 into nc1, that is 1. 1 minus p to the power n minus 1, that is 1. I'm sorry, p to the power p to the power n minus y, that is 1. 1 minus p to the power 1, that will become 1 minus p. Make sense? So it will become average number of tail what we are getting is 1 minus p. Average head we are getting is p. Okay, it will become 2p. It will become 2p, because whatever average number of head we are getting, it will be multiplied by 2 plus 1 minus p. Nothing change we are seeing there. This is the net multiplier for the one coin, 2p plus 1 minus p. How much it will be? 2p minus p plus 1. Oh, this is the exact now. P plus 1. P plus 1 is the multiplier for the one coin. P plus 1. If P is 1 by 2, it is a fair coin. With every coin, it will multiply by 3 by 2. Okay, then we can say P plus 1 to the power n, because with every, it will get double up, it will get multiplied by whatever it is. I won't say double up, it will get multiplied by, because we have made it double. I believe it is crystal clear now. Okay, whatever it is, now it is solvable. If I have n number of coins, if I throw it, whatever head is coming, that money is getting double with the number of head. That will become, if number of head is coming 4, then if c is the dollar is the beginning amount, c into 2 to the power 4, that much money I have now. With tail, nothing will change. Okay, I'm not going to double it, I'm not going to half it, nothing will change. Now you tell me, if I throw n number of coin, what is average money I expect after it? Okay, now rather than solving in a manner, how we were solving it, okay, the way we did for this, so net actual solution will be now C dollar, okay, C dollar, and then here will be number of head we are expecting, number of head we are expecting. Number of head what we are expecting here is summation x equal to 0 into x function over x, that is ncx 2 to the p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. This is the number of head I am expecting. Okay, plus how much number of tail we are expecting. Okay, now we have to add both. This will come in the term of p. This will come in term of p, where p is the probability of the head. I believe it is all right. How much number of head we are average head we are expecting, that is summation x equal to 0, that is x is number of head, summation x equal to 0 to the power n x function over x is ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. If someone add it, it will come in fundamental of p only, because x will be settled down in number only, plus number how much tail will come, summation y equal to 0 to n y, and then function over y, that is ncy p to the power n minus y 1 minus p to the power y. Now this will give the net in p, and p is the probability of head only. Now whatever it is coming, this is the number of head we are getting in terms of probability. Okay, someone would say, now how much it is coming, I'm sorry, whatever we are getting, whatever we are getting, this is number of head, whatever we are getting, this is number of head. So we will settle down again. This is something that is very difficult. Okay, that's why I say it needs miniature science. Now we will try it again. What is the net dollar we see if I throw n number of coins? See how much difficult it is. How much is the net dollar I expect if I throw n number of coins? Okay, in that fashion, n number of coins, I have two sides. How many head we are expecting and how many tail we are expecting. Okay, how many head we are expecting? That is NCX x into, I'm sorry, it is summation x equal to 0 to n. Summation x equal to 0 to n. X is number of head. NCX p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. This is the number of head we are expecting. Okay, if number of head whatever we are expecting here, that head we have to multiply it by 2. Okay, and that side whatever is there it will remain like that one. Okay, this much is the average money. I believe this is like so. If I am wrong, please correct it. This is very difficult. This is very difficult. How much money we expect? If I see head, if I see head, then money will become double. If I see head, consider number of head with first calculation I got 4. 4, then it will become 2 to the power 4. That much time it will multiply. So probably it will become 2 to the power 2 to the power average head what we are getting. 2 to the power average head, average number of head what we are getting. 2 to the power that much it will become an average head what we are getting is summation x equal to whatever. It is very difficult. Okay, plus plus 1 to the power, because there is no change we are seeing. 1 to the power average tail we are seeing, because nothing we are seeing. 1 to the power anything will be 1 1. Okay, more or less this much multiplied by c, this much amount we are seeing. This is extremely difficult to calculate. Rather than let's go with the coin by coin, we divide the problem into n number of coins. Now let's calculate that how much money, how much our dollar will become. How much our dollar will become if I toss one coin. In that sense, if it comes head, if it comes head, then it will become double. If it comes tail, then nothing will happen. I would rather say it will become multiplied by 1. Both matters. What will we see after this? If I do like this, then number of head that is coming after this, that is P. And number of tail that is coming after this is 1 minus p. Average number of tail is 1 minus p. Average number of head is p. If it is head, then it will get doubled. Okay, how many heads are? Then it will become 2 into p. If there is one head is there, it will become dollar will become double. Then it will become 2 into p. This is what I think so. It will become 2 into p. How many tail are there? Nothing will happen. So what will be the net dollar amount will be C into what this factor is. This factor is 2 into P plus 1 minus P. It will become P plus 1. C into P plus 1 is the dollar. That will be after coin number 1. Means C will get multiplied with P plus 1. Means our money will get multiplied. What is after n number of coin I try, then it will get multiplied like that only. If it is getting multiplied by 1, then 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1. If it is multiplied, getting multiplied by p plus 1, then it will p plus 1 into p plus 1 into, because if I take for the second coin, if I see the first coin, my dollar becomes double. C becomes 2c. If I see second coin as head, then 2c will become 2c into the multiplying factor. Multiplying factor, there also it is 2. First time, now I have C dollar. C dollar into multiplying factor, into multiplying factor, into multiplying factor, into multiplying factor, into multiplying factor. The way it is. C into P plus 1, into P plus 1, into P plus 1. What is the net amount I can get? That is C into P plus 1 to the power n. Okay, if P is 1 by 2, if P is 1 by 2, then it will become 3 by 2 to the power n. That much dollar I can expect average. It will become, if I throw n number of coin, and with each head if it becomes double. How it is, how easy it is. If someone is messing up with NCN and so many things, he will die only. This is called division, dividing the problem into n number of n division and solve division by division. Makes sense? I believe it is completely all right. Okay, okay. My coin is a biased coin. My coin is a biased coin. What is your bias? Always it comes head one. Then your formula is p plus 1, right? What is p then? P is 1 because it will always be head. P is 1. If p is 1, then it will become 2. Multiplying factor will be 2. C into 2 to the power n. That is what will be. If I throw coin and coin will always appear 1, then all will be head. If all will be head, it will be C into 2 to the power n. Amazing, mind blowing, man. Okay, if C is 0, it will always be tail then. C plus 1, C is 0, then 1 to the power n. My dollar amount will be same. It will not change. Now it varies with the P. What is the P? If P, consider P is 1 by 4. P is 1 by 4. Still it is 1 by 4 plus 1. It will be 5 by 4. Still dollar will grow. If nothing happens with the, if nothing happens with the kind of tail. No, 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 no. But if you get tail, then your money will become half. Make sense? Then what is multiplying factor? You tell. Okay, multiplying factor will be how many average head we are getting. How many average head we are getting. I will multiply with the 2 because that is the multiplying head factor. Plus, how many tail we are getting will multiply with the 1 by 2 because it will become half. What I am saying, if I throw n number of coins, if I see head, the money will get multiplied to by 2 to 2. If I get tail, my money will get multiplied by 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay, if that is the case, then it will become 2 into P because average is P and there it is 1 minus P. Then 1 by 2 into 1 minus P. It will become 2 into P plus 1 by 2 minus P by 2. It will become 3P by 2 plus 1 by 2. I believe it is all right. 3P by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay, this will be the amount if someone is seeing head and if it becomes double. If someone is seeing tail, it becomes half. 3P by 2 plus 1 by 2. No, no, no. P is 1. Now tell me what it is. Then tail will never come, right? Head, probability of head is 1. With your formula, will it get double? Let's try. 3P by 2. P is 1. 3 by 2 plus 1, 2. Okay, P is 0. No head will come. No head will come. Then it will 3P by 2, that is 0, plus 1 by 2. Every time it will become half. 1 by 2 to the power n. This is called power of summation. Means we divide problem. Now someone can try with the n coin. I am really sweating with the n coin. Just think how difficult it is. Trying with the n coin, how difficult it is. Okay, someone can verify it with the 2 coin. That is the best we can do. Try with the 2 coin. Now, if I have 2 coin, then try how many average head we are getting with 2 coin. What is the average head? Then x equal to 0 to 2 x fx. Okay, then x is 0, we won't count. If x is 1, then nc1, 2c1. That is 2c1 will be 2, I believe. 2. 2 into 1 by 2, 1 p to the power 1, 1 minus p to the power 1. Okay, if it is NC, what is the probability of getting head as 1? And what is probability of getting head as 2? Head as 0. So how much head will come if I throw 2 coins? Then summation x equal to 0 to 2 x fx. That is x, x is how many, how x fx. Okay, x fx. X is 0, then full is gone. X is 1, then 1 into 2c1. 2c1 will be 2 into p to the power 1 and 1 minus p to the power 1. So it will become now p into 1 minus p. Now x is 2. Number of point. If x is 2, then 2. 2c2 1. P to the power 2. 1 minus p to the power 0. P square. So it will become p. It will, I believe first one was a 2. First one was a 2p into 1 minus p plus 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 2p square. Okay. Now you add both. This will be the number of head we are seeing. Okay. Multiply by 2. And then number of tail you have to calculate like this. And what is the formula someone had to see? Multiply by 1 by 2 if it becomes half, or don't multiply by 1. Okay, and then sum it. This is the what multiply by c. Try it, take it as an assignment, and verify that our calculation is perfect or not. Okay, it looks perfect if I have broken into n number of parts. For each part we calculated multiplying factor, and that multiplying factor we have for each number of coin, and then just go with the power, and you get the how much c will be. Okay, rather than multiplying factor with each coin, that we assume the solution. Okay, if one coin multiplying factor is alpha, then c will become c into alpha to the power n. Now try with the 2 coin, 3 coin all together, and then with n coin, and then verify how the solution will come. Okay, we will bring vector and those things. That is the concept. We had actually the idea was to go with the other solution also. Okay, idea is that if I want to find the circumference of the circle, rather than dividing this circumference into n part, can I divide x-axis into n equal part? If I divide x-axis into n equal part, then if I map this equal part onto the circumference, then their distance will not be the same. Means we are not dividing circumference into n equal part. We are dividing circumference into unequal, non-equal n number of parts that are not equal, but they map on the x-axis. There it is equal. Means we are cutting x-axis into n different parts, and then if I map on this perimeter, then it will be subsection, but it will not be of the same length. In that fashion, can we calculate the perimeter? Will it become perfect if I divide x-axis into n part? For each part, I calculate the perimeter length. Now it is simple now, right? Because here it is equal distance is there, and distance is measurable. But if I divide into n part here, then distance is not measurable. Then we expect it as a straight line. Then many things are happening. Can someone try this also as an assignment? We will see it. Please do not mind supporting us. +91 is the India country code. 9483160610 is the telephone number. +91 is the India country code. 9483160610 is the telephone.